Startup success, tips for effectively building your dream team. The success of any startup depends on its ability to build the right agile and dynamic team. It is one of the most important factors for launching a successful business venture. The right team can help you build your business, develop products, bring in customers, manage operations, and navigate hard times skillfully without bowing down to pressure. But how do you go about building a startup team? What are the key components to team building success? In this post, we'll look at how to build the perfect team for your startup and the key tips for making it work. What is a startup team? A startup team is a group of people who come together to create a business venture. It is composed of individuals with different vertical skill sets and backgrounds who contribute their expertise and experience to the startup. This team is responsible for developing strategies and processes, managing operations, and growing the business. A perfect startup team needs to be composed of professionals from different fields, such as marketing, product development, technology, finance, business development, revenue generation, and operations. It is important to have the right mix of skills and expertise to create a successful team. The team needs to have a strategic visionary leader who can build long-term and short-term goals and guide and motivate the team. Normally, such an individual is the primary founder and CEO, the Chief Executive Officer. The leader should be able to provide direction and help the team stay motivated and focused. The leader should have a clear vision of what the team should achieve and how they should go about it, and needs to be agile and adaptive to market situations and business considerations and long-term strategies. Benefits of having the right startup team. Having the right startup team in place can be incredibly beneficial for your business. A well-rounded team can help you create a successful product, develop an effective marketing strategy, have efficient financials, make the right cold calls, and build a strong customer base. This can help you get the most out of your business and make it as successful as possible. The right team can also help you manage operations and ensure that the business runs smoothly. With the right team, you can ensure that tasks are completed efficiently and that the workflow is organized. This can help you save time and money, which can be reinvested back into the business. A great team with diverse professional and cultural backgrounds can also bring in new ideas and perspectives which you might not have thought of before. This can help you come up with new and innovative solutions to problems, as well as help you stay ahead of the competition. Knowing what you need. Before you start building your startup team, it's important to take the time to assess what you need. Think about the areas where you need help, as well as the skills and expertise that you need to have to make your business successful. Take the time to create a list of the roles that you need to fill and the skills that are required for each role. This will help you identify the type of people that you need to be on your team. These roles typically are Chief Executive Officer, Chief Financial Officer, Chief Operating Officer, Chief Technology Officer, Chief Marketing Officer, Chief Revenue Officer, and Chief Legal Officer. You will also need a board of advisors with various types of vertical expertise. The rule of thumb is whoever you can't onboard in the working partner role, you can onboard that person in an advisory role. It's also important to think about the kind of startup culture that you want to create. Think about the type of environment that you want to cultivate and the values that you want to promote. This will help you when you start hiring team members, as it will ensure that you get the right fit for your team. The ideal team structure. Having the right team structure is essential for success. You want to make sure that your team is organized and that everyone is in the right place and reporting to the right departmental heads. You need to make sure that roles don't overlap and that they have the bandwidth to take decisions on their own, being various departmental heads. You should also ensure that there is clear communication between team members. This can be done through regular meetings and check-ins, as well as through the use of collaboration tools. The CEO plays the role of a bridge between the various departmental heads. Hiring the right people. Once you know what kind of team you need, it's time to start looking for the right people. You want to make sure that you hire the right people for the job, as they will be the ones who will help you build your business. Take the time to create a list of criteria that each candidate must meet. This will help you narrow down the pool of potential candidates and ensure that you only hire the best people for the job. First and foremost, the criteria you need to keep in mind is you are looking for a fighter pilot mindset personality or an F1 driver mindset personality. They need to perform better under pressure. They need to be born fighters and risk takers. They are type A personalities that you must look out for. When you start interviewing potential candidates, it's important to ask the right questions to assess their frame of mind and skill set. Ask questions that will give you a better understanding of their skills and experience and frame of mind, as well as their ability to work as part of a team. If they are coming via references, have a heart-to-heart discussion with the person who is referring the candidate. Leveraging existing networks. If you're looking to build a team, it can be helpful to leverage existing networks. Reach out to people you know who may have the skills and experience that you need. You can also use social media to find potential team members. Platforms like LinkedIn are a great way to find people with the right skills and experience. Tips for finding the right team members. Finding the right team members can be challenging, but there are a few tips that can help you. First, make sure to post job openings in the right places. You want to make sure that you're reaching the right people. Post job openings on job boards, social media, and even in local publications. Groups and job boards in LinkedIn, Indeed, and Xing are a good place to start with. Then there are places like Founder Dating, Co-Founders Lab, and others where you can search for your founding team members. You should also make sure to create a comprehensive job description with a mix of salary and equity. This will help you attract the right people and make sure that they understand what the job entails and what exactly they can expect. You should be transparent in your JD. Finally, make sure to interview potential candidates thoroughly. This will help you get to know the candidates better and make sure that they're the right fit for your team. Remember, you are looking for positive mindset professionals with the fighter pilot frame of mind. Strategies for retaining team members. Retaining team members is just as important as finding the right ones. You want to make sure that your team is motivated and that they stay with you for the long term. Offering them vested equity, which will be dismembered partially each month, is a good strategy. Over vested equity, if they can bring capital to the company, rest assured, they will perform and stick around to make it worth their while. Create an environment where team members feel valued and appreciated. Make sure to recognize their accomplishments and reward their hard work. You should also provide them with the necessary tools and resources to do their job. Ensure that they have access to the right technology and that they have the skills and knowledge they need to do their job. Communication and collaboration strategies for startup teams. Good communication and collaboration are essential for any successful startup team. Make sure that everyone is on the same page by having regular meetings and check-ins. You should also encourage team members to share their ideas and perspectives. This will help you come up with new solutions and strategies. Make sure to use collaboration tools to keep everyone connected. This will help team members stay organized and on track. You will get to know more about collaboration tools when you sign up for one-to-one advisory consultancy with Aditya Basu, who is the publisher of this website. Challenges of building a startup team. Building a startup team can be challenging. It's important to be aware of the potential challenges that you may face. One of the biggest challenges is finding the right people who will work for free against equity or a mix of equity and some salary. You may have to go through a long and exhaustive time-consuming process to find the right candidate. It can even stretch over a few months if you want to fill up 3 to 4 roles who will work as per your terms. Another challenge is motivating your team. You want to make sure that everyone is motivated and working towards the same goals. This can be difficult, as everyone has different motivations and goals, and those might not be aligned with that of the company's. You need to figure out a way to align their interests with that of the company interest. Finally, it can be challenging to retain team members. You want to make sure that everyone is happy and that they stay with you for the long term. How to foster a strong startup culture. Once you have hired the right people, it's important to focus on building a strong startup culture. You want to make sure that everyone can easily relate to each other and work together and contribute to the success of the startup. Take the time to define the values and principles that you want to promote in your team. This will help everyone stay on the same page and ensure that everyone is working towards the same goals. Constant communication with the team helps to build bonhomie among the team members. You should also create a system of rewards and recognition that will motivate your team. This can be as simple as acknowledging people's hard work and celebrating successes. This will help your team stay motivated and focused on the task at hand. Creating a strong startup culture is essential for success. You want to create an environment that is conducive to creativity and innovation. Start by defining your values and principles. This will help everyone stay on the same page and ensure that everyone is working towards the same goals. Make sure to create an open and transparent environment. Encourage team members to share their ideas and perspectives. This will help create a productive and collaborative environment. Finally, parties and lunching out with the team help in fostering team bonding. Even picnics and group hiking helps in creating a strong team. If they are working for a startup, they are not there for the money. They want to enjoy the startup culture and prosper in it, so you need to create one for them. Creating a culture of success. Creating a culture of success is essential for any startup team. You want to create an environment that is conducive to success. Meanwhile, failures should not be frowned upon but need to be looked at as opportunities to learn from. Start by setting clear goals and objectives. This will help everyone stay on the same page and ensure that everyone is working towards the same goals. You should also provide feedback and support to team members. Make sure that everyone is aware of their progress and that they are given the opportunity and space to grow. Finally, make sure to recognize success. Celebrate team members' accomplishments and reward them for their hard work. This will help keep everyone motivated and focused on the task at hand. Resources for building a startup team. There are several resources available online to help you build your startup team. One of the most useful resources is Aditya Basu's one-to-one startup building advisory. Aditya is a startup advisor who can help you build your team and create a successful startup. You can also find a wealth of information online. Many books, blogs, and other resources can help you build your team. Conclusion: building a successful startup team is essential for success. It's important to take the time to assess your needs and find the right people for the job. It's also important to create a strong team culture and foster a culture of success. If you're looking for help building your startup team, get in touch with Aditya Basu, publisher of Startup Lessons, for one-to-one startup building advisory. With Aditya's help, you can ensure that your team is well suited for success. You can book startup advisory via WhatsApp. Get startup lessons from global business gurus, business leaders, and Ivy League universities. Visit www.startup.tk today.